It's finally here. We've waited 9 years for this, but the Toyota 86 is now in Grand Theft Auto 5 online, and I am so happy because this is quite literally my favorite car. It's literally the car I drive in real life, and in this video, we are going to customize the car and make it look a lot like my real life version, but check this out. So this looks like it has the house customs already on it, because when I bought the car, it already had this on it from the factory, so I haven't actually installed anything on the car. This is just how it looks. And then alongside, I do have this Supra. I definitely am a fanboy of Toyotas. I think the new Supra, which already have the comments coming in that it is going to be a BMW, but regardless, I think the new Supra and the new 86 are some very good looking cars. So do you guys think this is like more of like a new GR86, or is it more so like the GT86? So the one I have in real life is the GT86, and personally, I like that model more than the new one, but maybe I'm just biased because that's my actual car. So we are going to customize this car in the game, and I think it's going to look very good. I'm going to try and make it look as close to like my actual car. I want to customize the car at the LS car meet because I'm pretty sure that's where we'll get the most customization options, especially with like the new HOW edition that we have, or HOW Special Works. I think it's pretty cool, and wow, like GTA 5 does look pretty good on the new enhanced version. It's a nice 60 FPS, and we get some pretty good motion blur, and wow, like this car is quite fast. So I'm pretty sure with HOW, you literally get a faster car. Like it actually adds a second bar for like the acceleration, which is quite intense because, you know, now that it's the enhanced version, we can actually have cars that drive it just a little bit faster, which is super cool because the 86 is a very fun car to drive in real life. And I guess in this game, it's called the Karin S95. They could have called it the GT95 or maybe the S86. So I think the front is more GR86, but then the rear is definitely GT86. Although I did notice this car already has a wing on it, which is quite interesting. I didn't put that on there, but we'll see what other options we have. I don't know if I want to go so bold with it and say, you know, okay, we're going to put this huge wing on there, but we are going to see what customization options we do have. My name is Nikolai, and this is Joyshift. I like to film and build cool cars in Forza Horizon 5. If you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon so you can always be the first one to watch new videos. We're going to learn a whole lot about cars, we're going to customize them, we're going to drive them, and just have a lot of fun with them. Let's go ahead and jump into this video. Pulling it into the garage, the very first thing I want to actually do before we jump into all that is I actually want to take this livery off. I don't like it. Okay, now that's a really cool chameleon color. I didn't even realize that we had that on the car, but that does look quite sick. But let's actually check out what other options we do have for liveries. I do want to probably take it off though, but we'll see how it looks because the livery is cool, but like I want to replicate my real car, so let's do that. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and head straight into paint and get the actual paint color. So my real car is yellow. I think it's a very beautiful color, but like I said, I'm probably, oh my god, that is so pretty. Oh wow, what? That is such a gorgeous color. Okay, I mean I'm still gonna do yellow, but the fact that we have these options is actually awesome. Like, okay, now that actually resembles a lot like the hot lava color, which you can get, you know, from the factory on the FRS and 86. That looks like a lot like the BRZ color you can get for it. Gold looks so, oh, these colors are so nice looking. I like that a lot. Okay, green looks kind of odd on this car. Purple looks really good. Wow. Okay, now that's even a more vibrant version. Okay, I'm like geeking out over these. These are super cool. But what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do a metallic, and then the color's called bright orange, but in my eyes, it looks a lot like my yellow, and I feel like my yellow looks like a lot like gold as well in some lighting. So let's go ahead and toss that color on there. And then for the secondary, let's do it the exact same color because I have a black roof on mine, but it's not fully black, and I don't like how that looks. But let me see how it would look if we did it in yellow because I'm quite curious. I might even leave it black just to see if I can match my real car. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, it's odd because like I want the full black roof. I feel like that'll look better, but let's just see how it'll look if we did the same exact yellow. So having the same yellow on there, I'm not really a fan of it. It doesn't look too good. I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of odd. Like it's too much yellow. I think mainly my main thing is for the side mirrors. I kind of want some black in there. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and do a black. Literally my only gripe is that we're not getting a full black roof, but you know what? It's fine. We're just going to live with it. I think it looks fine for now. We'll see. Maybe we can do something else. I actually want to go back to livery and see, is there like, so we have that one right there, which is actually really good looking. I actually like that a lot. Okay, that's like, that looks good, but we're not going to do that. These liveries do look cool, and that looks a lot like the Honda one. I think you can get those on like Honda race cars. They would do a livery like that, which does look quite interesting. But let's go ahead and get into our other customization options here and see what all we can do. So for bumpers, let's see what we can do for the front bumper. I want to do something. Wow, that looks really good. Oh, wow. Okay, these are, okay, that looks like the Rocket Bunny kit. That is actually quite cool. I think that's quite an interesting look for the front of the car. But I think what I actually want to go for, let's go for that one. I actually really like the way that looks right there. I think it's like a nice race car-esque look to it. Let's see what we have for a rear bumper. So this canards, it looks a lot like the Rocket Bunny V3 kit right there, with how it has the canards, which I think is super cool. And that looks awesome because you can actually see the exhaust. And something to note here that I think is actually really cool is the exhaust on here right now looks a lot like the stock exhaust on the 8.6. It has like that center muffler and then the two pipes coming out the side. That is really cool. I almost want to leave that just so we can see it because it kind of looks cool having it exposed, because we don't see that a lot in this game. So actually I want to do that one. I think that looks fine. It doesn't look like mine in real life, but that's totally fine. Okay, and it looks like our engine tuning is already done for us, I guess, because it's got like the HSW mod to it, so that's really cool. But look at our acceleration. It literally has 2 full bars, which is quite interesting. And then let's see what we have for fenders. Ooh, I like the black right there a lot because that's what my real car actually has. I have the TRD aero fins on mine. That looks really good. I actually like that a lot. And then we can even do like, oh, wow. Okay, you know what? Those look really good. This is like very GT3 RS-esque. I like the, that looks really good. So we're going to go for the carbon aero fenders. I'm really actually liking the way this looks. So we can do a secondary hood, which is black, a carbon hood. Okay, now that literally looks like the Gretty hood for the 8.6, which is, I mean, that's like identical. That's so cool. And I love how they even have like the fenders protruding up out, and like because the hood kind of dips down in the middle and then towards the fenders it actually comes out a little, very very similar to the actual 8.6. So ooh, I like that right there, the sports hood. That looks really good actually. Ooh, okay, that looks like a lot like the Varus or like the Sabon hood. And then for sun strips we can also do something there. I don't want to do that. I feel like that just kind of blocks your vision a little bit. Louvers, what we can do here, oh look, we have like a little spoiler we can put on there. That actually looks really good. I like that. Those remind me of like the TRD rear louvers, but I'm not really a fan of those. I don't know. I just don't think they look too good. So let's just go ahead and toss that little one on there. Let's go for the black one. I think that looks pretty good on there. Just kind of something on there, right? I don't like those either. I don't know. I've never really been a fan of louvers. So let's see what we have for side skirts. Those kind of look like the TRD ones a little bit. Oh, wait, no, those literally look just like the TRD side skirts. Oh, wow. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay, I don't want the bolted one. I think that just looks weird, but that right there looks really good. Okay, that literally looks like the 8.6 from like the rear quarter panel. Wow, that looks okay. I'm loving this a lot. And then for spoilers, so okay, that looks like the BRZ performance pack of the 2017 and up. So that looks really good. But lip spoiler, okay, that looks a lot like my TRD spoiler. So we're definitely probably gonna have to go with something like that. And we have a carbon version, and then okay, that looks like a duck bill. Like you can get like the Rocket Bunny kit. That looks really cool. You can do a carbon version of that. Ooh, I like this. Almost looks like an STI spoiler, which is pretty cool. And then we also have some bigger wings, but I don't really want to put those on there. I don't know. I'm not a fan of these big wings. Like it literally came with this one on the car already. But the one we're going to toss on there is this one because it looks a lot like the TRD one. So let's go ahead. Oh, it's already lowered right now. I think actually that's roughly where my car sits in real life, probably at that height. So let's go ahead and leave it there. So we've already got our transmission upgraded, turbo. So let's just see, like, look how much of a difference a turbo makes. Like that's like a whole bar right there. That's pretty cool. And now for wheels. So what should we do here? Because those wheels actually do kind of resemble the ones I have on my actual car pretty well. But let's see if we can fit on some other wheels that probably look a little bit more like mine. Okay, those look exactly like my wheels. I have Titan 7s on my car, so I think we're gonna end up going with those. But let's just see, like the T37s look really good on this car. I like that a lot. But let's just see some other ones. Oh, the C28, or I guess in this game they're called the Oozers. They look really good on there, actually. I do like that. But let's see what other options we can get. So those look quite nice, but let's just go ahead and toss the wheels that look similar to the ones I have on my actual car, which are these synthetic Zs. They look pretty good, and mine are essentially that same color, but let's see if we can make them slightly darker, because mine in real life are more, I would say, they're probably more like that in real life. So I think that looks quite nice. I definitely like the aggressive look of this car that we have. It's definitely a good look. And then let's tint the windows slightly just to kind of increase the look of it. I think it looks really good. So wow, check this out. This is the 8.6. It looks a lot like mine in real life. I think it does look really good, but let's go and take it for a drive and see how it feels. I think this is such a good looking color for the 8.6. And I think with like the black accents we have with like the carbon fiber hood, the black roof, I think this looks phenomenal, and I really do like this car. Let's check out the interior here and see just how it looks on the inside. quite nice. Looks like our secondary color actually changes the color of the stitching on the interior, which is really cool. Although this interior reminds me a lot of like a Porsche Cayman interior, more so than an 86, but you know what, that's still fine. This is Grand Theft Auto, but let's see. Okay, we're already getting hit, but I do want to test this car out. I think we're gonna have to take it to some curvy roads to really test it out though, because that's where we're going to see it, because this car is actually quite fast. And I know that with Grand Theft Auto 5 now being on the PS5, we actually have an increased speed. I think the cars are a little bit faster in terms of top speed. And now with this house upgrade, I mean, this thing really, like, it's quite fast. Although the brakes, not the best, but that's totally fine. It's already getting damaged up in the front. But I like the way this car feels. You know what? It is slidey. I think the whole point is that this car can drift, take it on some actual curvy roads, because that's where I feel like this car will shine if it's anything like the actual 86. So now that we're on some curvier roads, wow, okay, that made no sense. Like, what did I hit to actually spin out like that? I have no idea. But let's go ahead and hit the roads and see how it is on the curvy mountain roads, because I'm telling you, like, this car is gonna shine on these roads right here. Like, check this out. Oh wow, okay, it is. I feel like it just needs more traction though. It seems like it can hook, but it's not. It's like, it feels a little slippery. Maybe that's just the GTA physics. I've been playing too much Forza. So I broke the hood off of the front of the car, and I noticed just how similar this engine bay actually looks to the actual 86 engine bay. So it looks a lot like the FA20. I mean, literally down to like where the airbox is located is almost identical to the actual 86. That is cool. They definitely did model this directly off of the 86, which I love. You know, I feel like a lot of cars in Grand Theft Auto are like a mix of 2 or 3 cars, but it seems like with this scenario, it is purely just the 86. Like, I can't even tell you if this is a different car at all. Like, it literally just maybe like the GR86 in the front and the GT86 in the back, but like overall it's still an 86, which I think is super cool. I love the 86 in the game, and I think it is a very fun car. But other than that, if you guys did enjoy the video and want to see many more just like this, we have a lot of Forza Horizon content on the channel, as well as GTA, and we're soon going to have Gran Turismo 7 on the channel. So definitely do make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.